Today we are exploring the Chinese hook swords. So here we have the Chinese twin hook swords, sometimes the tiger hooks or tiger head hooks. In Chinese, they are...
The Shuanggo.
Shuanggo.
Apologies for the terrible pronunciation.
We don't speak Chinese. Now, one of the things we want to get out of the way first is that we're not saying that we're experts in these. We are just going to mess around with these. These are a specific weapon that have a martial art behind them. However, in our experience...
all swords are sticks.
All swords are sticks. If you have used one-handed sword, you can pick up another one-handed sword and have a general idea of kind of how it works. Now, this is a very unique sword.
Very fancy stick.
Very fancy stick. And I think some of the geometry here and some of the additional things are gonna present us with different opportunities and challenges that we're not used to.
Also, look at these.
They're cool.
I want to play with these.
Really, we're doing this because they're cool and we want to play with them. So we just had to get that out of the way. We're not claiming expertise on this. This is just an exploration for fun. Again, also these are plastic, they're not steel. And the reason for that is we don't have training. I cannot find steel trainers for these that are safe.
I've looked. To what I've seen, they don't exist.
Yeah, so
if you have them, please.
If you have a lead on
Tell
some
us.
carbon steel safe trainers for the hook swords, please let us know.
Just sharps too, because the only things I can ever find are stainless steel for like display or training. I haven't even found any that are for like sharp for cutting.
Yeah, so if you have a lead on this, please tell us. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna pair it up against a weapon that we do know how to use, and we're just gonna experiment. This isn't to say whether this sword is good or bad. We're making no conclusions. It's just to see how would these do in sparring in the hands of Westerners who don't know what they're doing. Quick shout out to Purple Heart Armory. They're the people who provided us with these. These are Purple Heart Armory's basic trainers. These are really cool. They're a good way for you to get weapons that you can't find other places, like these Chinese hook swords. And it's also a good place where you can get really cheap weapons, like this is their basic saber trainer. And I think this comes in somewhere in the $30 to $45 range, which is incredibly affordable when you think about a real steel saber being $200 or more. So if you are looking for some fun, durable weapons that are like literally never gonna break, these are a good one that you can use. Check out Purple Heart Armory. Just remember, you require full protective gear when using these because these hit hard, so don't treat them like foam or don't treat them like they are more safe. They hurt, but they're still a great option.
They'll never break, but they might break you.
All right, with that said, let's go. Ah! So before we start, we want to specify that we're going to start off kind of slow, just messing around. We will increase our speed and intensity, but we want to kind of get used to this. You did hook into me, but I got a slicing action, but I couldn't stop the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Kind of, yeah, they're hard to get through.
Yeah.
That one was it, yeah.
And that was awesome. I had a hook, but I didn't pull.
Yeah, if I let you close, you got me first though. That actually has pretty good hand protection.
Yeah.
But trying to hit here, it's actually got pretty good hand protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets caught up there pretty good. So upon reviewing the footage, we realized that this disarm was actually caused by my sword getting caught in Clark's poofy shirt, and I let go because I didn't want to hurt Clark. I thought I had made contact. The rest of what he does is really cool, and it's valid fencing, but the disarm wasn't because of the swords. We were just gonna leave it, but we thought that was dishonest, so we decided to add this explanation.
Alright.
Just for an experiment,
Yeah.
only use one.
Okay.
Because I think one of the things we might run into here is the same problem we had before with 2 of anything beats 1 of anything.
True.
So, just to see. Yeah, you're not nearly as intimidating.
Because the whole point is with this one I can collect and move and punch.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got that one. Yeah, but you got me after.
Maybe you have like a shield or something?
Yeah, let me get a buckler.
Did you get past?
I did, but you got me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got me.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
I think a little bit. First blood, not
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
This does have some reach.
It does.
Let's go back to 1. You say 2. You got a little bit. It was through a lot of
if this
guard.
didn't have a tip, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would have been a slice. Oh, very small, very small.
Yeah, I think
You
when I
might-
came over, I got hand.
I think you might have got, I think we both got a little weak.
Yeah.
A weak something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, a little bit.
Oh yeah, so did that one? I had it set up to hit, but I hooked myself up here and I couldn't
I
hit
think
you.
one of this broke through and I
And
couldn't tell.
this one you hit hand.
Okay.
Because I couldn't hit. So this isn't a sparring test. I'm just curious to see if it would work.
Yeah.
That was Ed too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that actually has a lot of merit. I just can't do it with the big gloves.
You do lose that, so if you miss it, try again. Do it when you're ready, I'm just gonna dodge.
Alright.
Well, I stopped because
Oh, sorry. No, in theory, if I miss, I still have one, right?
I guess, I mean, okay, I'm gonna attack you afterwards.
Ah! Oh god!
That's actually kind of intimidating. I don't want to fight you anymore. Interesting.
How was it caught for this long?
That's fine. I mean, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
huh.
try again.
Yeah, what if you do that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, some of that's gonna come from you not being familiar with it.
Yeah.
The big thing is, yeah,
I caught myself.
that's user error.
Yeah, I'm
sure
thinking
you
if
can
I
overcome that.
If when I do it, if I unhook, I'd be fine. Give me 2 more tries. I'm gonna see if I can intentionally unhook it. I'm here, and I miss. Yeah. I'm already here, and I miss.
I mean, we're not.
If I just split, I can choose to not get tangled. Yeah.
But I saw it coming, and I did eat it.
You didn't eat it.
But I ate it flat.
So I can also just threaten it.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
You did hit me, but you did not.
But again, it's still a very committed action. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got you too. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. 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 So you caught me up and still you made contact somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens double.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so
That was
sorry.
good.
You okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but you got me. It was death.
Oh, I did.
In my
That was
face.
pretty cool though.
But yeah.
Accident, but
The hook's weird.
yeah.
Double.
Double.
I feel like we're coming back to the same thing. If I have two things, and I want to hit you right now.
Should I grab a buckler?
Yeah.
Try it out. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, that was pretty cool.
Didn't get your hand though.
No, but you caught on the pavilion.
Yeah.
So if you had taken the opportunity,
I didn't. I
pull down and go.
Yeah.
I think you could have had it.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
Yeah.
We're not used to it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Very, very, very light, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was solid.
Alright.
That would have been the other way. Part of the problem though is the glove is making it so I can't articulate.
Yeah.
But not enough. Not enough. Yes.
Buckley does help a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's even it out.
Yeah.
I think we can come back to the fact that, like you said before, two things beats one thing.
Yeah. You may have
it was a slice. It was a very small slice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I can. Oh yeah.
No, because you punched with the sharpened guard.
So this was a really interesting experiment. First of all, these are really fun. They're interesting, they're unique to work with, and they were really effective.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't questioning their effectiveness, but you know, knowing theoretically how they're gonna work and then using them is a different story. The things that surprised me about this was how easy it was to hook.
Yeah.
I thought that it would be kind of tricky and annoying, but it kind of happened on accident a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, that said, it also happened on accident, us hooking ourselves.
Yeah.
Which is, again, get good, that won't be a problem, but it's always there.
There's quite a few caveats with this, and again, I hesitate to even call it an experiment. It's more just messing around.
Yeah, not an experiment.
Caveats
just
being
having
that
fun.
this is the first time we've ever used these, so of course we're not going to be perfect with them. However, they were still pretty effective.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to point out is if a viewer is watching this and they see, I think that in the beginning these were holding their own, if not maybe edging out the saber just a little bit, but this comes back to something we've talked about on this channel before. Two things will almost always beat one thing, which is why rapier and dagger is better than single rapier, etc., etc. And because the saber is primarily a thrusting weapon, it was pretty easy to guard a line with that and then close. Once we added in the buckler, things turned back to very even, if not more, in the saber's favor because of the range and a couple of other things.
I do think that if instead of having a buckler, you had another sword or dagger, these might have fared a little better, because with the buckler, it's a small enough structure that you can't really get past or hook and move, whereas theoretically with a sword or a dagger, you might be able to more. I don't think it'd be a big change, but I think a buckler was a little harder to deal with these than another blade.
But saber and dagger isn't really
No, it's not.
So I think that if I had a rapier and dagger, you'd have a really tough time with it.
Yeah, just because the rapier is so much longer. These are already pretty short compared to the replicas I've held. These are already smaller. And so with the rapier's substantial advantage.
I also have a theory that even if I was using a shorter rapier, thrust work would be a little harder for this thing, because I did get you on quite a few thrusts.
Thrusts are really quick, and because it's not like a buckler, you just extend and you could do it. You have to actively move and hook down, which is a lot longer than just getting a deflection.
Or even with the parry, moving it out. And I think the reason that you can parry so easily with a dagger is because it is short, you can just kind of move it in the way.
Yeah.
Those are at a length where those kind of parries might be more difficult.
This takes a little longer with this just because you have to move the whole length versus if it's only here, because that's just how geometry works.
I'm not saying that that would be a better combo. I'm just saying I think it would give it more difficulty. I think the saber specifically played into what this is good at, which is catching a cut and then moving it. So I think this specific weapon actually weirdly played into what that weapon is good at.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting thing to discover. We should do this again. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Again, we're not making any takeaways. We're not making any statements about this. This is literally just for fun. And if you want to see us mess around with more weapons that we have no idea what we're doing with, go ahead and leave a like and a comment and tell us what we should use next. A big thank you to all of our Patreon and YouTube membership supporters. It is your support that allows us to make these videos. These kind of videos where we do a lot of sparring are a lot of fun, but they're also a lot of work. Between shooting the footage itself and then going back and editing each sequence and then adding in the hit trackers, the music, etc., this takes a long time, a lot longer than other videos that we produce. So if you like this video, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon. It's a huge help.